All right, good evening, everyone. I'm just gonna make a quick adjustment to some of the settings we have here. Just trying to prep things. Um, on our microphone. Mm, Perfect. I'm gonna share my screen in a bit, and then we're gonna start. Just give me 1 second. Okay, I'm gonna bring this over here. Yeah, I'm gonna go a little bit old school today, and we're gonna be doing stuff more. We're gonna be doing more hands-on stuff today. Everything we're gonna do today is gonna be mostly hands-on. I'm gonna try as much as possible to limit the talk and do more practical than the talk. Okay. Okay, I think I got everything I need. All right. I'm gonna stop this first. All right, welcome once again to the day one or first session of these couple of weeks of training on AI for business. You know how to set up, or if you have how to set up a business, or if you have existing businesses, how to actually run and maintain those business using artificial intelligence. Um, we are going to be, going over some uh, key aspects of artificial intelligence, how you can actually help your organization, how you can help your business for the next couple of weeks. And we have graciously broken this course down into two parts. And the first part is basically uh, the basic level, where we're going to go over a couple of basic stuff for the next 2 weeks. So they're going to be two classes every week. Each is going to be 2 hours each. So in total, we have 4 hours of contact time every week. Week one is just, we're going to start off today with just some definitions, trying to understand artificial intelligence and see how it actually can help us with respect to business and business adventures. We're going to look at idea generation. How do we generate business idea? In case I don't know what to do, I don't know anything about businesses, I don't know how to start or run a business. How can AI actually help me do all of that? Then day two is going to be on Saturday. We're going to try to identify the markets. We're gonna actually do look at how to do some marketing research using AI, and we'll see how we can validate the business ideas that we've generated from today, and also how to set up a business name, how to choose the right name for your business, all using AI. Then week two, we're gonna wrap up everything and looking at how to set up your business legal structure. If you like, again, if you don't know how to structure your business, we're gonna see how we can actually ask AI some questions and see how it can actually help us with taking care of that task. And we'll wrap up with two, which is going to be the final thing for the basic class, how to manage our social media presence using artificial intelligence. We're going to wrap that up. How to create brand awareness, how to create, branding, your logos and things like that, how to create all of that using AI. Then we're going to move on after that to the more advanced class, where we actually look at how do you actually use AI now, maybe to apply for grants, how to respond to RFPs, how to write RFQs and things like that using AI. And we look at how to manage customers, so customer management, customer relation, how to carry out, business analysis to see how your business is thriving and things like that. And we'll talk more on also the social media parts on week two. day two of well, that's going to be the last week of the advanced class. Now, I know I didn't introduce myself in the beginning. Now, I'm just going to take this time now to introduce myself. My name is Wisdom, and I am, well, I would say I do a lot of things. And one of the things I do is well, I play with artificial intelligence every day on the job. So the job I do, I actually play with it every day on the job. And besides that, I'm also into the security. I'm also into cybersecurity. That's the other thing that I do on a day to day. Like I said, I do a lot of things, but those are just the two common ones that relates to what we are doing today. And I've been using AI for well ever since the days of or the beginning of ChatGPT. And I just want you all to relax, sit back. If you have any question of any kind, please don't hesitate to interrupt me. Yeah, the way I teach most of the time. Once I'm teaching, if you have questions, you can ask your questions. You can put your questions in the chat or whatever ways it's easier for you. You can, send emails if you want to. Yeah, if you can send emails if you're not comfortable, asking questions live. You can send emails afterwards. I'll be more than happy to actually, respond to those emails. Not to waste too much time, please. I want you all to get your devices ready, your computers, whatever it is that you have, because we're gonna be doing more hands-on. Now we're gonna start off again. I didn't prepare any slide for the first day of class. I didn't prepare any slide. I just wanted to go natural and just, let's just flow with the content as we have it. So this is my breakdown. What is our breakdown for what we're going to be doing today, the first day? It's a 2 hour session, and we're going to start off with the introduction, which I believe I already did. I already talked about who I am, and we gonna actually get down to you know the nitty-gritty. We are here because we want to learn about AI. We're here because we want to learn about how AI can help our business. But before we actually start learning about AI itself, we need to ask ourselves this question: what is AI? That's the first thing we need to ask ourselves. Now, AI is just a short acronym for artificial intelligence. Now, we ask ourselves, what is artificial intelligence? Well, artificial intelligence is when we actually give machines, intelligence so they can actually think and they can actually act and behave on behalf of humans. So it's it's giving machines ability to be able to think for themselves, right, and be able to carry out actions. You know, a typical example of that would be I don't know how many of us actually know about this Tesla robot. Well, they call it Optimus. Is it Optimus Prime? They call it the machine. Where the robot can actually think for itself. It can do things for itself. Another typical example would be if you own a Tesla can drive itself, self-driving. Self-driving is actually powered by AI and artificial intelligence. And you can think of, a practical use case everywhere. Now, the truth is, even some of the videos you watch today, they're actually not real. Most of the videos are actually, AI. Now, just to buttress that part, yeah, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna actually break my own protocol, and I'm gonna show you something really quick. I'm gonna show you something really cool. Let me see if I can actually find what I want to show you. I'm gonna show you something really really cool. One second. Open Google Chrome. I want to show you something really cool. Just before we proceed, I want to show you one thing here, really really cool. Let's pull this up. No, okay, I'm gonna go here. Let me show you this. I want to show you how AI is actually transforming everything, and that's why you should not believe everything you see. This is actually not my teaching. I'm just digressing here, but I want to show you. Uh, this is an AI site, for example, where I'm still going to come back to AI, and I want to actually uh generate a picture of African women, having a meeting or greeting or whatever it is. Now, this is one of the tools I'm gonna be showing you much later in the course. So I'm gonna take this for instance and just put what I want, the AI prompt. I'm gonna click on generate. Now watch the magic as it happens. So I'm gonna, okay, it needs me to log in. Let me see if I can log into this. I want to just show you this because it's actually very interesting. Do I remember my login? Okay, maybe I'm going to show you this afterwards because I can't log into it. But I'm going to show you. I really want to show you this. I'm probably going to show you that afterwards. Once maybe watch later when I log in. Now back to the subject of AI. Now I said AI itself is just giving machine intelligence. Now AI itself is actually very big. You probably might have heard about some of these terms I'm going to be referring to now. You probably might have heard about LLM. You probably might have heard about ML, machine learning. You probably might have heard about ChatGPT, what was it? Google Gemini. You maybe heard about Claude. You've probably heard about even WhatsApp, WhatsApp, which is owned by Meta, owns what they own they own an AI, well they own an LLM. If you actually pull up your WhatsApp, for instance, you're gonna see a little icon that that asks that tells you ask AI any question. All right, those are just examples of artificial intelligence. Now, like I was saying, we are going to be focusing on several AI tools for this course. And today, for today's class, we're going to be creating those. We're going to be creating accounts, with those tools, and I'm going to show you a little bit how to use them. Our main focus is going to be the main tools we're going to be using today or for the course itself is going to be ChatGPT. We're going to be using Claude AI. We're going to be using Google Gemini. We're also going to be using Canva because we need Canva to actually do some things. And I'm going to show you how you can actually connect ChatGPT to Canva. Now, Canva itself by itself has AI tools embedded in it. I'm also going to teach you a little bit how to use those. And I want to show you how to use these AIs to actually strategize, create business strategy. Okay. Um, so moving on, you know, every one of us here have, regardless, every one of us here have a phone. You have a phone, you probably, if you have an Android phone, you probably use Hey Google. Hey Google is also an AI tool. Uh, IBM has, it used to be one of the biggest, AI tool back in the days. IBM has what we call, let me show you, has Watson. I don't know if you guys have heard about Watson. Watson is actually a very powerful AI. It's actually a very powerful AI. Watson, IBM Watson. Yeah, a lot of you might have not heard about it, but Watson has been around even long before ChatGPT and the rest. Right? It's a very powerful AI tool, and it's a very powerful AI, and Watson can actually do. Oh my God, it can do we can do a lot of things, and it can integrate with a lot of devices, platforms, and the rest. As a matter of fact, IBM actually uses Watson for most of their cybersecurity things, right? So this is just another example of AI. Siri, you all have Siri on your phone. Siri is an AI. Siri itself is an AI. So it uses artificial intelligence to actually listen and answer, the questions that you ask it, right? Another example would be chatbots. Now, most of the time you go on different websites and you type a chat on the website. As a matter of fact, it's AI that's actually responding to you. Now, in subsequent classes, I'm going to show you how to set those up. I actually have one running on one of my business websites. If you go to my one of my business website, you actually want to chat, you actually want to ask questions. As some, it's going to look like it's really human that's answering, but it's actually not. And it's actually not a real person. It's actually a bot that's actually responding to your queries, and the bot has been trained, so I've trained the bots to know how to respond to question. You ask any question, it knows it can think. So that's the other beauty of AI. AI can, or machines that have AI embedded in them, they can think for themselves and they can respond to your everyday query. Now, we also going to be talking much later in the course how to actually do marketing research using AI. We're going to talk about that. Now, talking about the platform that we're going to use tonight or and in the subsequent courses, we're going to be using ChatGPT. Now, ChatGPT is an AI model, or it's we call them LLM. Um, it's a language model. So what a language model does is it's able to take queries from you as a person, and and able to respond in human language. That's just basically the summary of what the machine the LLMs are. So they're we call them large language model, right? They can take queries, take inputs, or in simple terms, this is what I'm going to say it does. If I pull up, this is what I'm going to say it does. I'm going to just type something here, 1 second, just to illustrate what I'm trying to say. So LLMs take inputs. So they take input from you as a user. They take input from you. Now that input, they process it. So because again, they have intelligence, they can process your input, and then they spit out an output. Then they give you an output. Now this output is almost close to human-like output. So it's close to what you and I already know, right? And ChatGPT is actually one of the very first one that became very popular. There are a couple of them. Then we have the Claude AI. Now, personally, for me, if I'm doing write-ups or if I actually want to do deep research, I prefer to use Claude. Claude is actually well, the free version is actually produce better result. Don't worry, when you start using it, you understand what I'm trying to say. Now we have Google Gemini. Google Gemini is also another great tool from Google, right? In the sense that you can actually chat with the bot, and the bot can actually produce result that you can actually use for day to day. Um, we can use either one of these for marketing research. Now, the last one, which I did not actually include here, is U.com. Now, U.com actually, what it does, it combines everything we have here. It combines ChatGPT, Claude, and Gemini into one platform. But again, every one of these platform have their use cases. If you're actually in a hurry and you just want to get things done, you don't want to bother about signing up for any of these, then use U.com. And from U.com, you can select what model you want to use. But the problem with U.com is if you're going to use U.com, you need to have a paid subscription to be able to select the model that you want to use. You can't just use any model you want. Yeah, if you want to select, if you actually want to be able to select model yourself, you're gonna have to pay. I'm gonna be doing some stuff here. 1 second. Let me use this platform actually. Good. So if I go to U.com, for instance, so U.com is just wait for it to open. So U.com, this is what the platform looks like. It's free. If you don't want to pay, you can use it for free. But the problem is that like I said, if you want to switch between the different language model like ChatGPT and the rest, you have to pay. It's not free. That's the only setback I have with that. But other than that, it's great. Now, we're gonna jump right into the hands-on. Like I said, I want you guys to get your devices ready. I want you guys to follow along. And if you have any question whatsoever, you can unmute yourself and just ask a question. It's perfectly okay to ask questions. Um, we're gonna go ahead. So we're gonna be setting up 3 platforms. I just bring up my notepad just to take note of what we're gonna be doing here. Bring up my notepad. So we are going to be setting up accounts. For those of you just joining here, today I decided not to use PowerPoint slide because I want to actually go more hands-on. I want you guys to follow along as I'm actually doing the hands-on. And if you get stuck along the way, please don't hesitate to ask questions. And by the way, At the end of today's class, I'm going to be giving you guys an assignment which you're going to take home and complete. And you're more than welcome to, send if you want me to review the assignment, you're more than welcome to send that back. I'm going to give you an email where you can, email your assignment so I can actually review that and tell you, okay, what you did right or what you could have done better or what you did wrong. So we're going to be setting up accounts for ChatGPT. ChatGPT. Then we're going to be setting up account on Claude. It's a Claude AI, and we're going to set up accounts on Gemini, and then we're going to be setting up account on U.com. So we're going to set up this 4 account. I want to show you how to go about it. Now we're going to start off with ChatGPT. So in order to set up ChatGPT account, I want you guys to, again, if you don't know what the URL is, it's easy. Just go to Google and just search for it. So let's go to google.com or see wherever you are. And let's start with ChatGPT. So I'm going to type ChatGPT. It's going to bring me to, it's going to bring up this result. So you're going to go to the first address you have there, openai.com index ChatGPT. No, you know what? Don't use this. Let's just go straight to ChatGPT. This is a link for ChatGPT. This is going to take you to the parent website. Then you're going to click on another link to get to ChatGPT. But we'll just go from here. So the URL is going to be https://chatgpt.com. So if I go to chatgpt.com, it brings up the ChatGPT language model. So this is actually ChatGPT itself. Now ChatGPT, you probably have noticed, has different version where they have different, they call them model. The current one you can use for free is 40 or 40 mini. Now there are actually better model than 40. ChatGPT has I think 10, which is actually a very crazy model that one can actually do a lot of stuff. But all of that model is available on the paid version. You can't have it on the free. Now everything we're going to be doing today, we're going to be using the free version. But if you want to take it one step further, you can pay, have a paid subscription. So I want everyone to go to chatgpt.com. Once, if you're there, if you're there, you can just give me a thumbs up, or if you're there, you can just type, "Oh, I'm there" in the chat or anything, so I know that everyone is actually, following along. Because I want you guys to actually do this. I want us to do this more. I want us to do this more hands-on. I don't want. I really want us to do more hands-on today, because I believe that's the only way you're going to learn. For the next 4 weeks, it's going to be a lot of things we're going to be doing. But we're going to go one step at a time. I'm not going to try to rush everything on you. I'm going to try to go one step at a time. All right, if everyone is there, if you're there, just you can type in the question, "Oh, I'm there" or something, so I know that everyone is already on this site before I actually move on. I want to make sure everyone is actually following and everyone, everyone is actually following along. That's one. Okay, good. Good. So if you're here, we can actually start using ChatGPT. And this is actually something new they introduced. Okay, good. Yeah, before now, you could actually not get to this search interface without having an account. But they changed that a little bit. But the problem is if you don't create an account here, everything you type here, give me business idea. Everything you type here, by the time you're done, everything is just going to be gone. So by the time you close this web page, everything you type here is going to be gone. And the other thing is that ChatGPT, and like every other language, when it has memory, it can remember everything that you ask it, and it can adapt itself to you. So the next time you ask a question, it can respond to that question based on its understanding of who you are. And that's one of the other reasons why you actually want to sign up. Now, to sign up for an account, you're just going to go to sign up. Click on the sign up tab here on ChatGPT. It's going to ask to create an account. Now I'm going to be creating an account using the same email that actually sent you guys the form. So I'm going to use registration. This is going to be my account registration at tws.com. That's what I'm using for that. I'm going to click on continue, and it's going to ask me for a password. I'm going to create a password. You also create your own password. So I'm going to create a password. Okay. I'm going to click continue, and we should be good. Okay, now I want you to verify my email. So I'm just going to quickly go to my email address and try to verify that. Let me try to go to my email address. I have my email address here. I'm just going to quickly verify that email. Okay, wait, I need to sign in. Okay, I'm just signing into my email. Skip that. 9 minutes. Just logging in right now. Okay, I think we're in. Yeah, we're in. So I'm just going to look at what my email says, and I'm going to click on the verification link I sent to my email. You guys should have gotten yours too. I'm just going to copy the link itself and paste it here, so I don't have to. Just going to paste that there. Just going to wait for that to verify my email. Good. So now it has verified our email. I don't know if I want to tell it all of this. I'm just gonna see. Okay. Oh, this is actually, yeah. So I'm gonna put my name there. Wisdom TDWS. Yeah, I'm just gonna fake my birthday. I'll fake that. Let's see. Let's put. I want to fake it. Fake that. I'll just put a fake one there. Okay. Good. So now we're done. We're done with the registration. Now we have registered for ChatGPT. We have our account, and our account is over there. So that's our name over there. We're not talking about some of this stuff much later. That's ChatGPT. Uh, Olufemi, Mr. Femi. So when you actually open, ChatGPT, so you go to ChatGPT. So chatgpt.com, that's where you go to. So if you go to chatgpt.com, you should look on the, let me actually open this in incognito so I'll show you one more time. I'm going to show you one more time how to do this. Control Shift tab. No, Control Shift N. So let's do chatgpt.com. So when you go to chatgpt.com, if you look on the top right corner of your screen, you're going to see login and sign up. So you're going to click on sign up, click on the sign up button there. Once you click on the sign up button there, it's going to take you to this page where you ask it to create an account. Okay. So just to be sure, I'm going to put the link in the chat. I'm just going to submit. I'm just going to put the link in the chat. So as everyone actually got, I'm going to put a link in the chat. Yeah, so you can actually, if you don't get it, you can actually follow the link in the chat. So I just pasted the link, chatgpt.com in the chat. You can actually go through that. Mr. Femi, okay. Let me see what's in your screen. Can I see? Let me see what's in your screen, Mr. Femi. Let me see. I'm just gonna wait for Mr. Femi. And that I'm just gonna pause this. I'll start recording. Okay. The beauty of Google Gemini, so we just created a Google Gemini account, just by logging into Google. Now, the beauty of Google Gemini is based on the fact that you technically don't have any limit on how many prompts you can actually enter. But with ChatGPT, the free version, and Claude, the free version, there's a limit to how many prompts. So what I mean by prompt is the questions that I ask. All the questions that I ask, these are prompts. So the number of prompts you can ask, the number of questions you can ask the AI is limited. But with Gemini, there's a limit, but it's not. You can actually ask as many questions as possible. It's going to keep on responding, right? Now the last model we're going to look at is u.com. So it's simple, just like with Claude. You just put in your email. I'm going to put in my email there. Click continue, and then it's going to send me a code, which I'm going to go back to my email again and look for the code. Let's go to the email, look for the code you sent. So I'm going to copy the code and paste it there. And then boom, we are in. So this is u.com. I know this stuff looks like, let me change this to lights. Okay, good. So maybe that's easier for most of you to see. So this is u.com. So we have Claude, ChatGPT, then we have Gemini. So that actually concludes the account creation. Does anyone have any question about that? All right, if there are no questions, I'm going to move to the next thing I have on my agenda for today. Now, let's talk about prompting. Let's talk about prompting. See, AI is intelligent, but the results you get will be based on what you tell it to do. If I say, AI, make me dinner, for instance, the AI can make anything. Maybe your favorite is shawarma. The AI can decide to make you grilled chicken, which is probably your least favorite. If you don't tell AI specifics of what you want, it will assume things on your behalf. For instance, look over here. I have this. Um, give me business idea. That is actually vague. Let me show you. Let me actually let's pull it up. Let's look at it together. Now we can use any of this model to do what we want to do. So let's use u.com. So let's ask you, give me business idea. We're going to compare the results. Okay, it's going to think, and then it's going to look at, you see what, you see, well, you is actually very, should I say very, I don't want to say generous, but it's more respectful. And you see, it's actually telling that, hey, you want business, this is actually, your question is very broad. Can you be more specific? Can you give me some key features, like who are your target market? You know, what type of business, what type of business you want to do? Uh, you know, uh, and it's telling you over here, how do you actually get this answer? Well, do some research, look at this, look at that, so it's just, and it's so indirectly, it's not even answering your question. But if I ask it, um, I'm broke. I'm just gonna, so I'm gonna speak to it like I'm actually talking to a consultant. I'm broke and I have only $100 left, only $100 in my account. I have skills in computer design, and I run. I no, I have skills in computer design and working with charity. Can you provide me business ideas that you think would be profitable based on my skill set. I can probably tell it I need mostly online. I need something online based on my skill sets. I'm interested in mostly online deals, online business. All right, I hit the return key. Let's see the difference. Let's see the difference. Let's see. Now you see, now it's coming up with business ideas, right? It's coming up with business ideas for me. See, it's coming up with business ideas, right? It's coming up with ideas. So based on you.com, it gave me these few business ideas. Now I'm going to copy this same question I asked you.com just to show you that each model is different. I'm going to take that same question. Let's go to ChatGPT. Let's ask ChatGPT the same question. Let's see what its response will be. Hit the return key. See, almost the same thing, right? Almost the same thing. Let's wait for it to be done. These are all the stuff, these are all the ideas that it's actually giving to us. But you ask yourself a question, it's giving me these ideas, but I don't know anything. I don't know how to even start. Don't worry, AI got you. All the steps and the step by step you need to follow to carry out this business, it can tell you everything. Let me see. Okay, I'm gonna tweak this a little bit, and let me appease some of our African people here, because a lot of us like to do, African business. Let's take this away. Let's modify this. Let's say we have, skills in selling African products. I'm interested in mostly online businesses as well as selling of African. Let's say selling of African grocery or something. I just want to throw that into the twist. Let's see what it gives us. Now let's see everything it is providing us. African inspired gift baskets. These are just some ideas. Again, what you feed to the AI will determine what it actually gives you back. Now, the prompt I actually have here is still vague. We can still tweak this prompt a little bit, make it even better. The finer the prompts, the better the results. Now, I'll just give you a sneak peek, just a sneak peek, because this is supposed to be for the second day for day 2 of the class. But let's look really quick. Okay, let's say I want to, you know, focus on the first one. I've read through the whole thing. I've read through the whole thing, and I think I like let's say I like this number 2. I want to start that business, but I have no clue how to start. AI can actually help you. I'll give you a clue. Okay, before I give you a clue, let me ask Gemini. Let me ask Claude. I want to show you why I said I think I prefer Claude to the other ones. But I'm going to show you in a minute. And by the way, when you type your prompt, even if you make a mistake in the spelling, it automatically corrects it, so you don't have to stress yourself. Let me use Claude for instance. I want to show you. So the same question, the same prompt, I'm going to ask Claude. Let's wait for his reply. Let's see what it does. So everyone is still saying the same things. Okay, good. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so Claude gave us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, good. Let's say I want to appeal to the African people. Look at this idea. This is actually a fantastic idea. Actually, this itself is a fantastic idea. This market itself is not saturated. The African digital product. Yeah, there are not too many people selling this. But let's say I want to develop this. How do I do it? I don't know where to start from. I want to go back and tell Claude. And again, remember I said the language model, you can actually interact with it as though you're interacting with a human. So I go back to Claude and I tell Claude, I like the second idea. You can actually copy and paste what the idea is if you want to, but it knows what you're referring to when it's a second idea. It knows what you're talking to. It knows what you're talking about. I love the second idea. Can you walk me through how I can get started? Uh, I have I have no clue of what to do. Now, watch what's going to happen when I tell you that. See, now it's actually giving me step by step everything I need to do. Every single thing that I need to do step by step is walking me through each of those process. We can expand this further. We can make it bigger. We can make it brighter. You can expand all of this. Now you see over here, it's telling that you need Canva, and I told you I'm going to be teaching you guys how to use Canva. More in yeah, I'm going to teach a little bit of Canva in the basic and maybe a little bit in the advanced class. Um, but take a look at this. So it said, so what the AI is saying is, okay, first of all, you need to define your product line. So start with two or three of this. So look at this, look at this. It's actually giving you a clue. Start with two or three of these products, popular digital products. The first one is social media templates. For Instagram posts with Instagram posts with African patterns. That's one idea. The second one is digital papers or background with African prints. Phone wallpaper featuring African motifs. African inspired Canva templates, digital art. So these are just some ideas. Number two, once you pick an idea, do some research. So research popular African patterns and their meaning. Yeah, I think I don't know if it's Ankara. Okay, yeah, Andikara from Ghana, Kentempa and Ankara. I think Ankara is a Nigerian thing, I believe. Then you have Mod Shirt from Mali. Then the next step is you create your first collection with with $100 budget. So with $100 budget, what it's saying is that we can actually start with Canva, the free version. We can also go to Inkscape. So these are different websites where we can actually create all of these patterns that's talking about here. Or if you want to actually invest some money, you can also spend $20, for Canva Pro monthly subscription. You can. And also, where will you sell your products? You can sell your product on each of these platforms, right? It's just giving you the idea how much they charge and everything. Also, these are just areas where you can sell your product. And also, once you've decided that, the next thing is to launch your first product as well. So launch your first product. So this is, what is giving you an idea. Okay, create 10, social media template for a start. You can launch that as your start product. You can, create this, and you can price each of your product for about $5 to $15 per pack. So you can create a pack of 10 social media patterns. You can sell for $5. You can sell up to $15. That's what it's suggesting here. And you can also, so you want to create mockup with tools like Canva, and these are all the other things that it's just saying that you can do, basically. Now, if you get stuck, it has given you the idea. You still don't know what to do. You can expand on each of these. You can expand. You can keep expanding until you get everything done. So it can actually help you do every single thing. The same thing with this. So this gave us. I'm going to copy the same prompt I gave to Claude. I'm going to copy the same prompt, but this time around I'm going to choose something different. So let's say I want to do print on demand. So I love the second idea. I'm just going to get rid of this. Uh, so can you walk me through how I can get started? I have no clue what to do. Hit return key. Let's see what it says. Let's see what it tells us, right? So the same thing is telling us, and it's giving us, step by step what we need to do. Okay. I don't know what to do. Can you help me with step one? Can you help me with step one? Let's see what it says. Or let's see what the reply is. So good. And so how do you choose your niche? This is how you choose your niche. It's breaking it down each step of the way, each step of the way, each step of the way. Now, you can keep on expanding and expanding. Now, I'm going to also be teaching you guys how to actually write a more effective prompt. How do you create a prompt that is effective? I just made this up out of the blue, but there's a way I can actually craft this prompt that I don't even have to lift a finger. It's gonna do everything from the research. I just spit out to me the result of everything that he has done, all the research, all the steps. It's gonna do everything for me and just spit it out to me. There's a way we can actually generate that prompt. There are different ways to generate prompts. Okay, so it's very important to generate to actually provide your LLM, your language model with the right prompt. Whatever prompt you provide to it is what's going to actually spit back to you. If you give it garbage prompt, it's going to spit garbage prompt back to you. All right, I'm going to pause and ask, does anyone have any question? It's been 1 straight hour. I know I like to talk. I talk a lot. But does anyone have any question? Everyone okay so far? You can just, maybe say yes or whatever, anything you want to do. So I know that you're actually following and I can actually move on to the next thing. I don't want to move too far and you don't understand what we've covered so far. Everyone is good so far with what we've covered. Do I see a yes? Okay, good. Okay, good, good, good. All right, cool. Uh, Again, everything we are just doing is still the tip. We've not really got it. Just we're still doing the tip. We've not really gotten any. We've not really gotten deep into anything. Still the tip. Um, Now I said I'm going to give you guys an assignment to do later today. But I'll leave the assignment towards the end of the class, and the assignment is just going to be for you guys to generate a business idea and see if you can actually take it one step further and generate a plan and everything, right? It's just a lot of stuff I want you guys to do. Before we actually get to that, I wanted to show you guys this the other time. I wanted to show you how AI is really transforming everything. Now, I'm gonna sign in here really quick. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna bring this over here. Let me 1 second, guys. I'm just gonna sign in here. Right. Gonna bring that back here. Okay. So I have this here, Freepik. Now, the goal of showing you this is just to tell you, don't believe everything you see. Look at these images. If I actually give you these images, you think that, oh, this is actually a real photo. It was taken by a camera, but don't be deceived. This is an AI image. It looks so real. See more? We have more there. It looks so real. I can decide to generate new one just right now so you can see. Okay, let's say I want uh President Trump on Nigeria Agbada. Yeah, let's put that. Let's see what happens when we type that. Just watch. Now I'm just showing you this just to let you know that AI can do a lot of things. Look, take a look at this. Look at this. Isn't this picture? Doesn't this picture look so real? You can see how interesting it can be. See, if I actually sent this to you, you would think, oh, this is actually a real picture, right? Look at this. None of this is real, but it looks real. Every person you see there looks so real. So everything is, I don't want to say make believe. Um, it's just what it is. So AI is capable of doing a lot of things. This is just a tip of the iceberg. This is just a tip. Now, for those of you who actually run Microsoft Windows, I actually forgot I didn't mention that. You probably might have seen, you probably might have heard about this. This is actually, I've actually forgot to mention this. Let's go to um, Copilot. So Copilot.microsoft.com, Microsoft Copilot. This is also ChatGPT. It actually runs on ChatGPT actually, right? It runs on ChatGPT, but it's free, so you can type as many prompts as you want with this. Now, your regular ChatGPT has a limitation if you don't pay for it. All right, let's look at where we are. We've covered part three already. We've looked at prompts, and we'll look at yeah, we did. So marketing research. How do you do marketing research? Well, again, I'm not going to cover this in depth, but just a quick one. I'm going to just look at this quickly. Now, to cover marketing research, you need to know who your competitors are. Now, let me go back to the prompts let's go back to the interface where we were working before. Let's bring that up. Let's go to ChatGPT. So did we select? Okay, we didn't select any. Let's select number two. For example, I love number two. Can you expand? Yeah, can you tell me how to get started? Can you tell me how to get started? Also, I'm just having a discussion with ChatGPT. Also, can you do a quick market or marketing research for me and tell me some of my competitors or some of the competitors in that niche and how I can outscale them. Yeah, let's let it do its research. So here, the first is answering the first part, how to get started. Now it's just giving us how to get started with that particular business. Now in the second part, is going to tell us how who the companies are and how we can actually scale them. Let's wait for that. Let's wait for it to be done. Okay, good. So now look here. It just did quick marketing research on print on demand competitors. So some of the major competitors that it's telling me that I'm going to actually encounter includes these guys. These guys. So over here, you see, is doing a competitor analysis. It's telling me what the strengths of those competitors are, what their weaknesses. Now, if you wanted to expand, you can also expand on any of this. You can expand on any of this. If you want more details, whatever it is you're looking for, you just tell it. You can expand on that. Now, how do I scale them? Look, see, it's giving us idea. How can we actually beat this competitor? Oh, focus on the niche, build a brand. So this is just now any of these ideas is given to you. If you are still confused, you don't know what to do, you can talk to it, ask it question, and it's gonna tell you what you need to do. Again, I'll keep on saying this. As we progress in the program, I'm going to be giving you guys, I don't want to call them cheat sheet though, but I'll be giving you guys some prompts, some simple prompts that you can actually use to actually win big. There are some simple prompts you can use that actually, give you better results, right? When we get into, looking at prompts, I'm going to talk about that. So if you want to see if the business idea you choose is actually valid, there are other tools you can use. There are a bunch of AI tools. We can still use you know a language model. We can actually use Gemini because Gemini actually has access to the internet. Gemini is connected to the internet, so Gemini can go out there and just do some research. Now, I want to show you also the same question I put in here, and let's look for let's look at this first one. I'm going to take the same stuff I gave to ChatGPT. Let's look at how Gemini actually answers that. So let me take the same question. So business idea. So this is going to be business idea number one. So I love business idea number one. Can you tell me? So I love number one. Can you tell me how to get started? And just it's the same design. Let's look at what we're supposed to do. So it's telling us that define your niche, build a portfolio, acquire the tools you need, develop a marketing strategy, offer additional services. Now it's doing marketing research for us. So it's looking at the competitors. Some of our competitors are local web design agency. We have a freelance design. Like you can see, the prompts you give to each of this model will determine what it produces. Now, and some of these model are smarter than the other, right? You can see Gemini didn't really give us too much. It didn't really give us too many things. Now I'm going to take this last part also and give that to Claude. Let's see what Claude. We already chose. We chose. I think we chose the African print. Now I'm going to ask the follow-up question. Can you do a quick marketing research for me and tell me some competitors in this niche and how I can outscale them? So the last that's going to be the last niche I selected. So over here it's just it's just doing some research for me. This is just basic research, right? You can actually go deeper into the research. It's just a matter of what keyword you actually providing to Gemini. So it's going to break down marketing research for this product. So the key marketing player based on Etsy. So it's actually doing this research on Etsy and creative markets. So over here, look, these are sellers on Etsy. So it just give me one. So this is one seller on Etsy, and these persons they've made over 2,000 sales. And these guys they specialize in Ankara. If you actually go to Etsy and type for data, let's just quickly search for these guys. So I'm going to copy this. I'm just going to go to Etsy. Let's see if I can find this seller on Etsy. Now, this seller on Etsy, okay, this is their store. This is the seller store on Etsy. These are all, you can see actually what they're selling. They're just selling pictures, right? See, they're selling pictures. All this picture, you can actually download this and print it. And they're selling their pictures for about $12, right? And if we actually go, let me actually look at more, see if we can see how many they sold. Right, see, they've had so they have so many what's it called feedback, and 88 reviews so far, right? And the last one was actually last month in October. Yeah, they have a couple of them in October, July, and so if they are selling this for $12, imagine how many sales they've made. According to according to Claude, they've made over 2,000 sales so far. Now, most of their products is sales from between $3 to $25. This is also another competitor here, African Inspired Design. This is also another store on Etsy. That's also another store on Etsy, right? And these guys, they've done over 5,000 sales, right? This is also another store. Now, how do we actually overcome, or how do we scale these guys? So Claude, why I told you I love it, it's actually very smart. Claude has done a gap analysis. Now, if you know anything about business analysis, you probably know what gap analysis is. So gap analysis is an opportunity. So what are some of the the things that they're not doing right, and that becomes an opportunity for us to actually steal? Well, these are some of the things that Claude has actually given to us. This is some of the areas where we can actually jump in and improve on. In terms of pricing, so there's a price gap. Now most seller either sells most seller either very cheap, they sell between $2 to $5 or expensive $13. So we can actually just be in between that. So it's saying we can actually sell our product for about $10 to $20. right? Now, how do we upscale them? Well, we need to provide a unique value proposition. Now, look at this: combine authentic pattern with modern design trend. Again, if I don't know how to do this, I can also ask it to tell me how I'm supposed to do all of this. Now, content strategy. So this is just some ideas it's giving to us how to actually outperform these other guys that are doing so well on Etsy, right? You see how we just quickly did a quick marketing research. Now, this is just again simple research. If you want to go deeper, if you want to do a deep analysis, you can also prompt it to do deeper analysis. You can do deeper analysis and look at those stores critically and try to look for something that's going to make you stand out from the rest of the competitors, right? And also, if we are not too sure, we can also use other tools like Google Trend. Now, Google Trend is actually, well, I wouldn't say it's AI per se, but it's just a tool we can actually use. So Google Trend, go to Google Trend, for instance, and I type any topic. So let's say, so the idea that it gave to us was African print, right? So it said we should use African print. That's the name of the business. Okay, let's pick the business name itself. Uh, let's do African digital products. Let's see how many searches that gets every month. So African digital products. So Google Trend, we're gonna go. So you can set by location if you want. Let's do United States because I love United States is actually a bigger market. So United States, we can search for African team design product or so anything like that nature. Let's see how much search it gets every month. So let's see the search term. Let's see how much. Or let's look at African digital products. Let's go African digital products. Let's just go African digital products. We're gonna look at how many search. Yeah, over time, so 100 search. So it's like you get about maybe 82 search. So it's not really a saturated market. It's not really a saturated keyword. But if I look at African digital print, let's see African digital print. So see right about the same number, right? So you can actually go in there and look for, anything that is trending. Now, if I go to trending now, I'm gonna see if I can find any product here. If you know any product, you can actually search for the product name here. But these are what's trending right now. And if you want to pick up any of this thing that is trending and use and make a business out of it, you can also. Like most persons that I know, what they do is they also use Google Trends, for the business, and they make videos with AI and post those to YouTube, TikTok, and the rest, and they make money from it. And most of the time, they come here and look for what is trending. So this is what everyone is searching right now. Imagine you have 2,000 search, and I quickly make a video about this. So if I go here right now and just make a quick video about this, I'm probably going to capture, a chunk of that 200,000 search, right? Capture a chunk. With YouTube, with TikTok, you get paid per view. So for every view that you get, I think every 1,000 view, you get paid a certain amount, right? So you can also make a business out of that if that's a business you want to make. But moving away from that, we look at the next phase, planning and yeah, we still have some time. I told you I'm going to be giving you guys an assignment to do, or not an assignment, a couple of assignments to do. Now, in your assignments, what you guys are going to be doing basically is you're going to be generating business ideas. So you're going to generate business ideas, and you're going to conduct basic marketing research, just basic research, just to see who your competitors are. Look at what strategy you can use to outperform your competitors. And one other thing I didn't show you guys is this. I can actually ask it to. So I can ask it to do this. Can you make me a report on the marketing analysis you just performed. Let's give it more context. Can you make me a detailed report? Let's see what it produces. See right here. See what I told you? Claude is very intelligent. That's why I love it. It's super, super, super intelligent. Um, so see right here is actually giving me complete. Now let's say you're even into the business of helping other people start a business. Look at this. I can come up with a business idea for you and ask AI to generate a report about this, and I'm going to send this to you. Then I'm probably going to charge you maybe like $500, $2,500 to do this, and it only took me like 2 seconds to complete. Right? So this is just a typical example. Let's take the same stuff. I'm going to take it to the other model and ask them to do the same thing. So I'm going to copy this. We already told Gemini to do some research for us. Let's ask Gemini to write a report about, you can see the same thing. It also wrote, it's actually writing a formal report. Yeah, but I don't like Gemini. Gemini is great because it gives you unlimited, but in terms of the output, if you compare the output you have, you compare that to what we have with Claude. See, Claude is actually more systematic and it's more detailed. And if you don't like the report that Claude has provided, you wanted to change certain aspects, or for example, I wanted to change I wanted to add more so I want to do more in maybe the gap analysis. You can also tell it to do the same thing. You know what, do more. I don't like this. Can you actually, do more with respect to this? Yeah, it can. Yeah, it can do the same thing. And the same thing with ChatGPT. So this ChatGPT here, it has done everything. Now I'm going to tell you, can you give me a detailed report? Yeah, it's going to also create the same thing. Now ChatGPT is actually a little bit smarter now. You can see over here, it's actually writing me a complete report, giving me everything from projected growth. So compare that to Claude actually went straight to the point. It doesn't waste. It doesn't. It's not beating around the bush. But ChatGPT is actually giving you the entire market itself. Just trying to tell you how big the market is, and looking at a couple of things here and there, and it's still writing a report. It's still writing a report. You can tell it to also export this into a Word document or export it to anything you wanted to export it to, basically. Again, it's still writing. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a long report. Still writing reports, still writing more stuff. See over here, it's actually giving you a table, writing all of our competitors, giving us their SWOT. So it's kind of doing a mini SWOT analysis here, strength and weakness. So it's doing a little bit of strength, a little bit of SWOT analysis here. These are the competitors, these are the strengths, these are their weaknesses. How can we actually come in and actually steal the market? This is how we can actually come in and steal the market. Right here, it's giving us all of those information. Now you can do this for any niche. Any niche. You can do this for any business. If you're into charity, you can do it for charity. If you're into maybe more on cultural side, maybe you have a more a more unique business, it can actually run all of this for you. It's quite easy. But I say to you, it's easy, but it's not going to be easy until you try it yourself to see how well you actually have mastered everything that have been discussed. Now you can take this, like I told you, you can decide, you know what, I'm not a business person, but I know people who actually want to get into business, but they have no clue. You can start a service. That's a business by itself. You can start that business. Oh, you want business ideas? I can give you a business idea. I can write, marketing plan for you. I can do this. And in the other advanced class, like I mentioned, I'm going to be showing you how to actually write proposals. You can actually use ChatGPT to write proposal. You can write a proposal using ChatGPT. Again, the prompts you provide to it is going to determine how rich your proposal is going to be. Now, again, I'm just going to say this disclaimer. Whatever you get, whatever the output you get from any of the AI model, it's always a good idea to review Like for instance, if I'm going to actually use this, for instance, let's say I want to use this. Let me just pull up the. Okay, good. So let's say I want to use this, for instance. Right. What I would do is I'm just gonna copy this and put it in a Word document. Then I have to go back and edit it. That's what you do normally. So I'm gonna paste that there. So this is my document. Now I have somewhere to start from. I'm starting with this document. I'm just gonna read through everything, add my own context to it, and whatever I need to take out, I take it out from there, and back and forth, back and forth. All right. So your assignment is gonna be to generate a business idea. Uh, I'm going to actually hold on. Um I'm going to upload this document here in the material section, in the material section of the chat. You guys can download it, and you're going to just go to the assignment section and just look at the assignment itself, what you're supposed to do to generate a business idea and conduct marketing research. Okay. You're also going to, validate your idea. You're going to come and tell us why you actually choose that idea and anything, or if you want to send, if you want to send that to me uh, through email so I can look through those for you, right? And for the day two, what we're going to be doing, I think I already showed you guys that previously. For the second day of class, we are going to be, one second, let me pull that up. So what we're going to be doing, we're going to be looking at how to identify, trending markets and what different tools we can use. We're going to also look at how to validate our business name and also how to generate business names. And uh, honestly, I might also, yeah, I want so once we're done with all of the business thing, you've generated your name, you've validated your name, and you figure out how you can register your business and everything. Even if if you already have an existing business, it's fine. You can also use the same tool to just do some analysis, do some marketing research to see how you can actually become better and look at look at what your competitors are doing that you're not doing, and also integrate that into your business so you can actually improve on your business itself, right? So we're going to look at all of that also in the process. We're going to look at all of that. And then the last week we're going to look at your legal structure. Then we'll now jump into the aspect of social media. How do you generate social media? The schedule. Yeah, I can actually post the schedule, and besides the schedule is also in the flyer, but I can also post the schedule, and I'm going to share with you guys right now these documents. This one, I'm just gonna quickly save that document, and I'm gonna share this with you. Let me quickly save this. Let me save this document, and I'm gonna share this with you, so you guys can actually have that for today and other materials. So as the class progresses, yes, I'm going to be sharing materials for each class. But one of it, yeah, again, I couldn't make the PowerPoint because I just wanted to flow naturally. I feel PowerPoint actually slows me down a little bit. Let's say day one. Just give me 1 second. Day one, class one. Day one, class one. AI for business. All right, so I should upload that right now. Just so you're gonna download it from the chat. Let me quickly upload that for you guys. Let me go back here. I'm gonna upload that. Yeah, I could send through email. You can also download it, but I could send that through email. I'm gonna upload it here too. Let me upload it first so you guys have that, and you can take a look at it. We're gonna have a central repository much later where you're gonna be able to pull up all of these materials. Yeah, so the document is uploaded. It's called Day One C1 AI for Business. You can grab that, and I'm gonna throw the floor open right now for Q&A, for questions. As of midnight of tonight, that registration link is actually, well, it's going to stop working for those who haven't registered. If you know anyone who will probably still want to register, um, I'm going to share. I'm going to share some of the links. There are actually three links now for anyone who wants to register, because the main one we had before is closed. We've stopped that. If you want to register for if you know anyone that wants to register for the basic course, the link is a little bit different. I think I just post a link. Let me just pull that up really quick. I'm gonna post a link. Anyone who wants to register, because the main link, like I said, it's gonna be done by midnight tonight. By midnight, that link is gonna be, well, actually gonna expire. But if anyone still wants to, and you know anyone who still wants to, and also for those who are registered, you're gonna get another email with the link for the next class. Therefore, for the next couple of classes, you're gonna get another email with that link, because the link for tonight is just, or the link we have for tonight is just for or the link that was sent to your email previously is just for tonight's class. The next couple of classes, it's gonna be a different link. But you're gonna get that link in the email though. Um, so for registration, if you know anyone, or if you've not registered and you want to register for the basic class, actually, for the basic class, the link is, I'm just gonna put that up, link right here. I might still share this later. So for the basic class, this is a link for the basic class. So that is for basic class. Um, right, and then the link for the advanced class is going to be here. If you know anyone who needs it, you can share the link with them, because the other link is going to be, well, the other link, as I did, was going to expire tonight actually. um Let me just bring that up. Just give me 1 second. I'm going to bring the advanced class is going to be, they say there are different links for different purpose. I'm going to copy that, and I'm going to put that here. This for the advanced class. And if you want both basic and advanced, the link is going to be here. I'm going to put basic and advanced here. Just give me a second to bring up basic and advanced. If anyone actually needs anything, you can also send an email. This is 1 second. Let me see. Oh, I think I probably shared the wrong link. Oh yeah, I think I shared the wrong one. So the one I just shared is the basic and advanced, and the last one here is the advanced class. So this is the advanced class here. The last one I'm going to share next is for the advanced class. Okay, so this is actually for the advanced class. Now, where would you share your email? Uh, I will send you guys a follow-up email after this. I'll send you guys a follow-up email with all of this link. Now, in the follow-up email also, I think I'll just share with you guys the what's it called, the I think I'll try to see if I can upload the documents in the follow-up email, and also the link for these classes, and also the link where you can send your assignment to. So if you want me to take a look at it and the subject line, you can send that there, and I'm going to take a look at it. All right. That's about everything that I have for you guys tonight. If you have any question, anything, please ask your question. And in the absence of any question, I will be talking to you guys again on Saturday. On Saturday, it's going to be the same time from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. We're going to dive into something much bigger. And so by Saturday also, I will be I'm also going to be sharing. I'm going to share. Uh, I will share the lesson plan for Saturday. And in case you're actually wondering, okay, what are we going to cover? Everything we're going to cover is actually on the flyer too. So I've listed everything. So just the highlight of what we're going to covering. And as each class progresses, I'll share with you the material for that particular class. Yeah, that's about it. Any question from anyone?